It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday, June 9th, 2021. Number 1. Tuesday, Senate investigators released the first and what may be the only report about the January 6 attack on the U.S. Capitol. The 127-page document is the review by 2 Senate committees on the attack of Congress as it sought to certify President Biden's election victory. In pointing to security and intelligence failures, the bipartisan group issued a look at the how, but not the why, including the breakdown in communications and a lack of resources available to forces on the ground during the attack. Number 2. Civil rights figures, including Reverend Al Sharpton and Marc Morial, met with Senator Joe Manchin in Washington Tuesday to discuss the voting bill and the legislative agenda. Biden encouraged the pair to keep the conversation constructive and not put pressure on the senator, at least not yet. Over the weekend, Manchin announced his opposition to the For the People Act, instead pushing for the more narrow voting rights bill named after the late Congressman John Lewis. That proposal also has little chance of getting support from the 10 Republicans needed to pass. Number 3. More than 5 months after the U.S. vaccine rollout, federal data shows that less than a quarter of Black Americans have received their first COVID-19 shot as of June 7th. This comes as the Biden administration struggles to keep its goal of having 70% of the total U.S. population vaccinated by Independence Day. Officials say without significant progress in vaccinating Black people, the virus could continue circulating within the community for months, putting African Americans at greater risk if new, more contagious strains evolve later this year. Number 4. While police reform is a major focus and fills daily headlines, economic power continues to be a necessary component of the cause of racial equality. Last summer, a campaign was born challenging major retail companies to commit to buying 15% of their inventory from Black-owned businesses. 15% is the brainchild of fashion designer and founder of label Brother Veliz, Aurora James. Read more about the 15% pledge and how you can commit to empowering Black-owned businesses in today's newsletter. Number 5. In another major setback for getting rid of student loans, President Biden will not include any student loan cancellation in his annual budget. Young Black adults take on 85% more education debt than their white counterparts. While running for president, Biden wanted Congress to cancel up to $10,000 of student loan debt, but hasn't put any policy for student loan cancellation in place through an executive order. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Allow faith to penetrate your inner being. Inhale faith, exhale doubt. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with Myra J. and Stephen Hill as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and Black Voters Matter. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.